guys, this is Rosa Kelly, and today I just wanted to share with you my completed journal for the month of June. I previously shared with you the first one that I did, which is the month of May, and as I mentioned before, I am trying to keep a journal every month. It's kind of like my goal. And so if you watch my previous video, you know that I already have the journals ready for the month of July, and this month I wanted to do something really fun and summery. So these ones are almost all sold out. I think I have one available, but so this is how they start. They start very thin like this, and of course they have a lot of pages, but they're like flat. And then once you start making it your own and adding your embellishments and everything I give you so you can embellish your journal. So each journal comes with a little goodie bag, and that goodie bag is what we use to make, you know, the layouts and just have fun creating. So you have everything, so you don't have to look for anything else. So now let me get this one out so I can share with you my layouts. Now this month was a very difficult month for me. It was a month of changes. It was a month of magic, definitely magic, because I have rediscovered myself, and I, you know, found strength where I didn't know I had it. So with that said, it is a very personal journal, so I won't be sharing everything, but I do want you to see kind of like the layouts and how it turned out. So for this one I used the Kaiser Craft Fairy Wish. I don't remember the name, but it was all about fairies, and I love the soft pastel colors of this collection. It was very pretty, very, you know, romantic in a way. So the front, I didn't do anything to that other than just to put a little ephemera piece here that says never lose your sense of wonder, and then I just embellished with a little flower plastic trim, and then I just added this little lace here on the side that I had left over. So I did do a video on some of the layouts, but I'll just show you everything once again in case you missed it. But I think I did this on camera. I just laid a bunch of different fabric pieces that they all came in your kit, and I just, you know, added some of the ephemera magic memories. I used some dictionary papers, and I cut out the word fairy, and oops, it's kind of coming out. Need to re-glue that. And then also I use some of these different laces to add my tabs, my side tabs for my pages. Just re-glue that. I don't think I glued that properly. And then just a little flower here to embellish. So here I brought a little bit of my memories of June, why I love June. June has always been a special month. Something about this month makes me feel magical, and the weather is perfect, the flowers are blooming, and it's just beautiful. So over here there's a picture of my beautiful daughters, and then I just layered some fabric and another fairy. And then here I put my little princess. This was Tessie's ballet recital. She always has 2 ballet recitals on the year. So one is in spring and one is in, you know, Christmas. So the month of June is her spring recital. So that was really fun, and she looks so adorable in that picture. I loved it. So this month we got a new piano. Well, it's not new, and it was actually a gift. So some lady was having like a, I don't know, she was selling her house because she was moving out of state, and she was offering her piano, and I said, oh, please, I'll take it. My girls do piano, and they do piano lessons, and so that was kind of perfect. So they had been playing the piano a lot this month, so one of the reasons why I haven't been able to record as many tutorials as I normally do, because my house is just always loud. So over here's a picture of my daughters and my nephew. He is adorable, and that was on my sister-in-law's graduation from her master's degree. So, and she looks gorgeous on that one. So this over here says just believe, right? Because she's graduating, and of course she put a lot of work into that. Also, this month was so special because my daughter Emma graduated from elementary school, and that was a big deal. I don't remember ever crying so much and having so many emotions. So here I was just writing about a little bit about, you know, like how fast she's growing and how proud I am of her. And then this says, remember the good times and never grow old or grow up. Never grow up. And that is my pretty little Emma. So the next page, oh, and these are not in order. I just kind of journal and skip pages and then come back to pages, so they're not on like chronological order, but they're all on the same month, so it's okay with me. So this month I went to a scrapbook retreat with my design team, friends from Country Craft Creations, and it was a pleasure to get to meet everybody in person, because we always obviously communicated through Facebook and we watched each other's video, but to be able to meet this wonderful group of ladies in person was really a blessing. So here's the picture that we took, all of us, with our completed projects. And yeah, so here I write a little bit about that. And then this little pocket, I have a picture with Tiffany McGill, and she was my roommate on the retreat, so I read a little bit about her, and she's just such a sweetheart, and we really had the most wonderful time sharing a room. And then so next here, just journaling about the little moments. Here it says, every day holds new magic, and isn't that true when you have little kids that are always doing silly things? So over here it says perfect moments, because Tessie was literally inhaling that piece of pizza and Ariel was just making faces like, really? So here I read a little bit about that day that we went to, I think it was Chuck E. Cheese, and you know, it was just, you know, silly things like that that make your daily life so happy, and you know, you make you appreciate the good moments in life. Over here I write about Ariel and Tessie. They're always playing together. These are my two littler ones. As my Emma is getting older and she wants more time alone and things like that, these two have been bonding, and over here they were like doing yoga poses, and I guess I watched a video of like sister yogas, and then so they did a lot of different poses, so I just picked a couple. I don't know if you can see, but they were being so cute, like all connected to each other. So over here I just talk about how they're best friends. And this layout here, it's my center. So now on the center here I had a different paper, but I wanted to take it out to fully enjoy the big spread, because I ended up writing a lot. So this was the last day of school, and I was just writing about their accomplishments and how proud I am of them. So this is my Emma, who graduated, or not graduated, but moved up from elementary into middle school next year. Here's my Ariel, and then my little Tessie. And I just love them so much. So cute. And they did so wonderful in school. So this is the day of Emma's actually graduation, moving up from elementary. And so I got the one picture with her, and thank God it was a good one, because she said, only one picture, mommy. And I was like, okay. And then so here I kind of write about a quote that I loved, and it's actually the quote that I included on my dream journal. The very first quote that I put on the video itself. I don't think it's in the book, but I did have it here, which says, to accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream, not only plan, but also believe. And so, and then here I read about how true that is, you know, how important it is to dream. That's like step one to, you know, to create your goals, is to dream about them, and then to put the strength and the work that you have to do to make your dreams come true. It's just, that's what I was talking about here, and it's kind of like a little message for my daughter who is moving up. So, and then over here, this was so perfect, because it says, until you spread your wings, you'll never know how far you'll fly. And I don't want her to spread her wings yet. I want her to stay little, but I just thought it was a nice quote, because I'm kind of talking about that in here too. So over here, I'm just talking about new friendships. I recently, you know, switched jobs probably like 3-4 months ago, and I have been able to bond with my team, and they're just such wonderful friends. And you know, so here I talk about how I strongly believe that we humans are constantly learning from each other, and surrounding yourself with positive people just makes your life so much better. So I was so happy to have them in my life, and they really are truly wonderful. So here I just made this little fabric pocket and just embellished with some butterflies, and I just really love this paper here, so I just made it into a tag. And here on the back I wrote something about making your own magic. I say, life is magical only if you believe it is. Life is wonderful if you make it up to be. Stop waiting for a miracle. Make your own magic and make it happen. So I was just, you know, being silly and writing some things that I, you know, being constantly reminding myself that I do have strength in me to, you know, go through difficult times. Everybody goes through difficult times. So I think these months have been, for me, a lot of reflection and self-studying kind of thing. So over here I just put I love you, and then I put Emma, Ariel, and Tessie, for being kind, for being sweet, for being silly. There will never be anyone in this world that could ever love you more than me, mommy. And then this picture of them, it is actually a picture from like 3 or 4 years ago, because Tessie was so little, and I mean they were all so little, but I can definitely see still her baby face compared to now. So here I put never lose your sense of wonder again, and magical moments. So I just layer some washi tape, and I have some fabric here. And I just love layering the fabric under. And this music paper was actually also part of, you know, the ephemera kit that I included with this page. So over here I'm just talking about my friend, how she's been, you know, with me on the good and the bad, and I'm so blessed to have her in my life. And here I was just doing a little bit of writing about, you know, difficult times and taking everything step by step. And here I just layer another fabric and lace, and I just put this little fairy, and it says, those who don't believe in magic will never find it. And of course you have to believe in magic, right? And magic comes in a lot of different shapes and forms. I'm not just talking about, you know, the magician's kind of magic. I'm talking about the magic in your heart kind of thing, right? So, and then at the end I just write a little bit about myself, how I am feeling stronger, and that is just a picture of me relaxing. So that is what I wanted to share with you for my June's little traveler's notebook. And let me tell you, writing, I found it to be very, very therapeutic. Is that the word? You know, like the more I write, I feel like I find a lot of comfort on writing. At least I've been feeling like that lately, and I love it. I love now, like, writing about, you know, my feelings and things like that. So I hope that you guys were inspired a little bit to complete your journals and to, you know, decorate them. And, you know, there's many different ways to do one thing. So that's just how I did mine. And I want to thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.